Hello, here we have an Abu Garcia Tormentor. This is a floater and it's 11 centimeters long, 4.5 inches, and it weighs 20 grams. And as you can see, this one's actually caught some fish. It's been quite abused. I like this lure. I like it a lot. I really like it because it costs about a £5, which is great. So if it gets abused, gets chipped, who cares? It's not that bad. The hooks, they're not the best saltwater hooks in the world, but they're perfectly okay and they do the job. And you can catch all manner of fish on this. I've caught pollock on them, I've caught coalfish on them, I've caught a good few bass on them, I've caught mackerel on them, and I've caught pike on them as well. They're a good lure, these, and my advice is, if you get one, fish it very, very slowly, or either spin, stop really briefly, spin, stop really briefly, like that. They don't seem to fish well being fished fast, but they certainly fish well if you fish them slowly. And they've got quite a wide wobbling action, and you know, they've got a good wounded fish action, and they certainly attract fish. They're a good lure, these. I like them a lot, actually, and I really like the price of them. They're sort of one of them lures where, you know, if I'm going to fish somewhere where maybe I expect to get snagged up a bit and that, these will go on, because they're not so expensive. You know, if you lose one or two, I'm not going to cry all the way back to the car, sort of thing. But yeah, the good lures, these, the Abu Tormentor. They also do a jointed version, and I didn't like the jointed version so much. I prefer this one myself. And as I say, the action on this is very wide, very erratic. So the jointed version seemed, yeah, unnecessary to me, and the jointed version is a little bit more money as well. But yeah, I like this. I think it's a good lure. As I say, they chip up, you know, they're a cheap lure. They are a cheap lure, there's no two ways about it. They come in a whole range of colours, but they're a good lure, and they've got really good casting ability. You know, it's 11 centimetres, but it weighs 20 grams, so you can cast them pretty well, actually. And I think the diving depth on them will probably be a metre and a half, something like that. But that's easy enough to check online, and there's probably some YouTube videos on how they look under the water. I don't know, I haven't checked myself, but there probably is. So there we have it, a really good saltwater lure, I think. Well worth getting. No worse than a lot of very expensive lures, and they certainly catch fish. I've caught plenty of fish on them, and I'm sure I will continue to catch plenty of fish on them. But they're not just for saltwater. I mean, they're a good enough pike lure, especially in other colours. You know, get your favourite pike colour, try them out. Very good lure indeed. The Abu Garcia Tormentor, and this is the 11 centimetre floating version. Give it a go.